Hi, and welcome to Annie's Family Kitchen. Tonight we're going to be doing a redo of sorts. It's going to be like a redo of the meatloaf, but it's going to be like a meatloaf cake. We're doing it in the Gotham steel copper chef type thing. I think they're both very similar. So first of all, we're going to see how the Gotham steel pan works for it, and also we're going to see if the cake, meatloaf cake, works for that too, and see how it tastes. Okay, thanks for coming by and stay tuned. And here are the ingredients that I'm going to be using today. I'm going to be using 3.5 pounds of ground beef, 2 eggs, 1 cup or so of breadcrumbs, 1/4 of a cup of thinly diced onion or small diced onion, 1/2 cup of small diced carrot, 3/4 of a cup of bacon, because you know everything tastes better with bacon, 1 cup of cheese, 1 tablespoon of milk, and the spices I'm going to be using is what I'm going to be using. Doesn't mean that you have to use them. You know your own taste. You do what you like. I am using a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, a tablespoon of celery seed, or you can use regular celery if you want, 2 packages of onion soup mix, or you can make your own by using some powdered bouillon and dehydrated onion, a 1/2 tablespoon of light brown sugar, and we'll see what else I can throw in there if I want to. So we'll see in a little bit. Okay, let's get started on this. So we're going to start off with the ground beef, okay? And then after that, I'm going to add the 2 eggs, the diced onion, the diced carrot, the seasonings, the bacon, because everything tastes better with bacon, the cheese, mix, and last but not least, the milk. We may be adding more milk to this, and then some of the breadcrumbs. And then we're going to incorporate this really well into the meat. I was thinking about trying to make like I don't know, a meatloaf cake or something like that in here rather than individual loaves. So we'll see how that goes. I'm experimenting. So once I get this all incorporated, I will bring it back. Okay, it's all mixed up and incorporated. So I'm going to put it in the Gotham steel copper pot, and I did spray the bottom of it with some coconut oil just to make sure it doesn't burn on the bottom. I did end up adding about 1/4 cup more of milk just to make sure that it wasn't really bad, dry, you know. So this is going to be like a little cake thing. Sorry, my gloves are slipping off. So after I get this all patted down into the shape I want, I'll bring it back. Okay, it's shaped the way I want it to. So as soon as the oven comes to my preheat, which is going to be 400 degrees, I'm going to put it in for 45 minutes. Then I'm going to put some tomato soup over the top of it, and then I'll bake it for another 25 minutes. And I will show it to you when it comes out. But when we're going to cook this, we're going to put the lid on it. All right? For that 45 minutes in the 400 degree oven. And after I put the soup in on top of it, I'm going to take it and bake it with the lid off. But to start out, for the first 45 minutes, I'll bake it with the lid on. All right? I just took it out of the oven for the first 45 minutes, and I took the lid off, and this is how it looks like. I did have to pour off some of the grease from the bottom, and now I'm going to pour over the tomato soup. And here it is with the tomato soup on top. So I'm going to put it back in the oven for another 15-20 minutes, and I'll bring it back. And here is the finished product. Here is the meatloaf cake thing. It looks yummy though. And then I'm making it with a side of garlic butter potatoes. And those are almost done. So I'm going to let this rest for 10 minutes, and then I will have my teens review it. So we'll be back in a little bit. All right, here's the teen trying out the meatloaf cake.
I like it.
Hi everyone, thanks for watching till the end. The dinner turned out a success, so the teens liked it. The camera shy teen was too camera shy, so he gave it a thumbs up, so it's good. The meatloaf cake was really, really good. It was very, very dense, so next time I'll make it with a little less meat. The Gotham steel pan worked out great. It cleaned out wonderfully. No burnt, nothing. So it was all good. So if you can, please like and subscribe, and share. Everybody have a great night. Thanks.